what is that? Don't eat it! I swear this cat will probably be the death of me. Unfortunately, I had to re-record this video, so I hope it's okay for you all. Quiet! Quiet! Oh my gosh, anyway. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Amelia if you haven't been here before. So today's video is going to be called the new YouTuber tag. Basically what it is just questions about myself and then questions about my YouTube channel. So the first 5 questions will be about me, and then I think 6 through 13 will be questions about my YouTube channel. So this tag was originally created by somebody named Jessica Giffen, I believe, and I actually found the tag from A Mom's Life with Becky. That's her YouTube channel. So I thought it would be fun to film this video. I am actually going to be leaving to Reno this weekend, tomorrow, with my husband and my family. So I wanted to make sure I recorded a video and edited it to get it up for you guys before I leave out of town. So this is actually my second time recording this video. Unfortunately, the first time my memory card ran out of space, like way before the video was supposed to end, and I didn't realize it until the very end, unfortunately. So I was like, dang it, and I probably lost a little bit of light, but that's okay, it's not as harsh now. So anyway, this is the new YouTuber tag part 2, pretty much. So the first question, number 1, is tell us about your family. Are you married? Do you have children or pets? So I am married to my husband of 2 years and a couple months. So we've been married since April 2016, and we've actually been together since March 2009. So we've been together for a long time and married for a couple of years. So we don't have any children yet, but as most of you know, we are currently pregnant with our first child. So that's super exciting. We are expecting him or her on December 4th, 2018. So we can't wait. We don't know the gender yet or the sex yet because we are planning on doing a gender reveal. So we wanted it to be sort of a surprise. So the sex of the baby is actually sealed in an envelope in my dining room, and it kills me to not be able to look at it. I just want to know already. I don't want to wait until like a week and a half when we're having our party. So we also have 2 dogs and 1 cat. Our 2 dogs are both dachshunds. They're both males and they are from the same litter, so they're brothers. They love to play all the time with each other. It's super cute to watch them play. They're loud and obnoxious and they bark all the time, but we love them a lot. So my dog Charlie is actually sitting under my vanity right behind me. So I call him my dog because before my husband and I moved in together, we had them both separated and Charlie was with me and Barkley, our other dachshund, was with him. So they're both our dogs, but occasionally, you know, I refer to Charlie as mine and he refers to Barkley as his. And we also have 1 cat named Lexi. She is a Maine Coon mix. We adopted her last October. And she is a pain in the butt, but she's super cute and super sweet, and we love her. Question number 2 is what state do you live in? So we currently live in California in the Central Valley. This is where my family moved to when I was about 10 years old, and we've been here ever since. So his family is here as well. It's really nice because they're really close by. So my in-laws are only about 5 minutes away, and my mom and dad are only 30 minutes away. So it's really nice having family close by. California, though I love it, it's getting to be really expensive to live here. So we've thought about moving out of state briefly. We don't know where or when or how, why, any of the details. We just sort of discussed it briefly about moving out of town, or out of state rather. So neither one of us, well, I have some family in Arizona still, which is where I'm from, but anywhere else, neither one of us really have any family members at all. So if we were to move to anywhere besides Arizona, it would be probably really difficult at first and hard to get used to. So for now, California is where it's going to be. Are you a stay-at-home mom or are you a working parent? So I am currently working. I work a full-time job, 40 hours a week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, you know, the whole shebang. And I don't plan on changing that after I get back from my maternity leave. So I plan on returning to my current job and staying there for as long as possible. My husband is currently an electrical engineer intern, and he's still going to school for electrical engineering. So I've been kind of working while he's still going to school, and he's also working as well. So that's really great. But even when he's done with school, I don't really plan on stopping work right now, but plans can change, so we'll see sort of where the future takes us. So I wouldn't mind being a stay-at-home mom. Of course, that's always best for the children, is for a parent to be present pretty much all the time. And if I would, I definitely could. My parents were both working when I was growing up, so my grandparents took care of me when they were working, and it worked out just fine, I think. I mean, I turned out pretty normal, and so I don't think that it's bad if both parents are working, and I don't think it's bad if one parent stays home with the babies or the children while they're growing up. So we'll just see sort of what the future holds for me as either a working parent or a stay-at-home mom. Question number 4 is, what are 3 interesting facts about yourself? So these questions are always hard for me to answer. I don't know why. I just feel like it's hard to come up with interesting facts or facts that are not really well known to a lot of other people. So I always struggle with these types of questions. But the first fact is I actually bowl, like bowling. I'm a bowler. So that's the reason why we're going to Reno this weekend. My mom and I are going to be bowling in a women's nationals tournament in Reno, and we're going with a few other ladies. My husband and my dad are also coming along. So yeah, that's why, is because we're bowling in a tournament. So I do bowl in league. My husband and I just finished league in May, so we're taking the summer off, and then we'll see if we take up league next fall. It just depends on if we're going to or not. So that's fact number 1. Fact number 2, let's see. So an interesting fact about me is that I actually really love sports. So football, well, pretty much football, I will watch all the time. I can't wait for it to be football season. And of course, I will pretty much watch the Arizona Cardinals. I'll watch football, like, if it's a different team, but mostly the Arizona Cardinals, obviously. I watch them every week when football season comes. And the interesting part about that is that my husband is not really a sports person. So typically, like, it's flipped. So the stereotypical man, likes sports and, whatnot, and the woman just, like, sits back in the corner just staring with, like, the evil eye because she doesn't like sports and she doesn't want her man to be watching sports. But for us, it's like totally flipped. I watch sports. I will sit down and I'll watch football, baseball, whenever. It doesn't matter who's playing. And my husband, he will not watch sports. He won't just like sit down and watch them. So he'll watch them with me, but if he were to just sit down and turn the TV on, sports is definitely not something that he would turn on. So that's fact number 2. Fact number 3, let's see. Fact number 3 is there's an ice cream truck that's just going down the street right now. I probably should have caught it because I really want ice cream. So that could be my number 3, I guess, is I really love sweets. And growing up, I didn't love sweets so much. Only like when I became an adult did I really start to love like brownies and ice cream and cake and ice cream sandwiches and, all the sweet stuff that is totally bad for you and you probably shouldn't have. So that's fact number 3. So number 5 is, what is your home decor style? Where do you buy most of your decor items? So we really don't have one single style in our house right now. Both of us sort of gravitate to like farmhouse decor and the rustic style. Obviously, my vanity behind me is not farmhouse or rustic at all, so it's just sort of scattered throughout the house, different things in different rooms. But both of us really do love the rustic and sort of like country farmhouse style. So in our living room, the couch is blue and white, and we have our entertainment center is a barn door entertainment center that my husband made us. So that's really nice. And our dining room table is also kind of like rustic, wood looking. So I guess if I had to say, the majority of the stuff in our house is definitely rustic and farmhouse style. And where do I buy most of my decor? So I haven't gone shopping for a lot of house decor yet. We've been in the house for about a year and it's still not really put together. So if I were to go shopping, I'd probably shop at Target and Hobby Lobby. Also, I really like Kirkland's. I don't know if they have those where you're at, but Kirkland's is really nice as well. They sort of have that style, the rustic, country chic type style that both my husband and I really like. So when I do go shopping for the house, and it's not very often, but when I do, it's normally those 3 stores. I can't really think of any other stores that have that sort of style that, you know, the stores carry. So if you guys know of any other like country chic, farmhouse, rustic type decor, if you guys didn't know of any other stores, let me know down in the comments because I'd be really interested to check those out. So those were the About Me questions. So we'll go ahead and just get into the YouTube questions. So question number 6 is, what are your favorite videos to watch on YouTube? So currently I love watching like mommy vloggers, lifestyle type videos, obviously, because that's sort of like what I'm getting into. I like to watch sit down videos, any type of what's in my diaper bag type videos, just anything from mommy vloggers basically is what I'm really into right now. Also, I really love watching Shane Dawson. I think that he is hilarious. Every single one of his videos are always so engaging and just captivating. And I watch every single one from beginning to end because that's how funny and great that I personally think they are. I know that he's been around for a long time. I think like probably 10 years or so, maybe like when YouTube first started gaining traction. But actually I've only been subscribed to him since I think last September or October, so it really hasn't been that long. But I absolutely do love the current videos that he's putting out, and his whole crew is absolutely hilarious. Garrett, of course, his boyfriend Ryland, his sister Morgan, the cameraman Andrew. I think every single one of them, they all have like this niche and sort of thing about them that is just absolutely hilarious. And I just really enjoy watching his videos and also all their videos as well. Did any YouTubers inspire you to start your own channel? Yes, I think that the person who inspired me to start my channel is sort of the same person that a lot of people in this category has inspired people to start their channel. Anytime I see where somebody like talks about their inspiration, it's always the same person. And that person is Erin Williams. So you guys might have heard about her. I actually originally knew her from Big Brother, and I know that she was super controversial on that show. But after I started watching her YouTube channel, I started to really get the idea of who she is currently, you know, what she's all about. And her first videos when she was pregnant with Skyla were really, really good and like inspiring for sure. I think that she's a really good mommy vlogger. She has a lot of ideas that I can benefit from, and that's what inspired me. So I want to be able to share some of my own ideas as well. So that's why I made the YouTube channel. Question number 9 is, did you have any reservations or fears when starting your YouTube channel? Yes, a couple. I sort of was worried about how people would judge me about my YouTube channel, specifically people that I already know and people that know me personally. So whenever I would post my videos up on social media like Facebook, Instagram, the people that follow me there are people that I know in real life mostly. So I was always afraid that they would sort of judge me and say, why the heck is this girl making a YouTube channel? She's not good at it. Nobody's going to watch her. Who cares what she has to say? You know, this is boring, stuff like that. I totally was worried that people that I know in real life were going to judge me for having a YouTube channel. Like, I don't have anything better to do or something. So I still kind of worry about that, but in the grand scheme of things, I know that I shouldn't worry about judgment. People that know me personally should be supportive for sure, and most of the people that are in my life are definitely supportive, so that's really nice. So that was one fear when starting my channel. Also, another fear that I had was sort of my presence in front of the camera, because when I started, I didn't really have that great of presence, I guess. I would get really shy and not really know how to talk, not really know how to act and stuff like that. I would get super embarrassed and awkward, and I'm sort of still trying to work through that, getting comfortable in front of the camera. I know it gets better as time goes on, but at first it was just super awkward for me. It still kind of is. Like, if I were to film in front of my husband, I sort of stop every sentence and look at him to see if he's laughing at me. I know that he wouldn't do that, but it still is kind of a little bit awkward. And even filming in public is awkward for me. I don't know how some people do it. They're just so comfortable. But I'm working on it, and it's something that I'm getting better as time goes on. Question number 10 is, were your family and friends supportive of you starting your channel? So I didn't really tell a lot of people that I was starting a YouTube channel before I actually started it, except for my husband knew, maybe my mom knew too, but my husband didn't really care. He's super supportive, and my mom probably didn't even care either. But so most people didn't even know that I started my channel or was going to start my channel until after I started it. So I don't know if those people are supportive or what they really think of my channel. They haven't said anything, so I'm assuming that they're okay with it. Unless somebody tells me otherwise, then maybe I will think differently about the content that I'm putting up on my YouTube channel. Otherwise, if people enjoy it and they want to see more, obviously I'm going to just keep doing it. So I don't really care if people that I don't know or don't really speak to that often are not supportive of it, because they just don't have to watch. Simple as that, right? Number 11 is, what is your channel about? So it is currently about lifestyle and pregnancy updates, because I'm, going through my first pregnancy, as most of you know. So I wanted to sort of give updates on how that is going with my family and friends. I think that is super important. I also like to help people and encourage people, because people go through some things in pregnancy that they sometimes don't want to talk about. So if they know that somebody else is going through the same things, then it sort of can help them along mentally. I know that that would help. So I've had some people comment on my early miscarriage video saying that they really appreciate the video because they went through some things very similar, and it's nice to know that some people go through the same thing. So it's just nice to know that people are out there that are going through the same thing as you. So that's what I enjoy about my channel, which is lifestyle and pregnancy, and hopefully I can continue it on into motherhood and then just, keep building on top of that. So currently that's what my channel is about. Number 12 is, what are you currently filming your videos and editing with? So currently I film with a Sony a6000. It's a mirrorless camera, and I really like it so far. It hasn't given me any troubles. The only things that I wish it had were a flip up or a flip out screen. It doesn't really have that. The screen sort of flips so that you can get better angles, but as of right now I can't see sort of what I'm doing in the camera, because it doesn't have a screen that will flip forward. So that kind of stinks. Other than that, I wish the battery life were longer. Sometimes it will just stop recording in between recording sessions, and that's kind of frustrating. So I have to turn my camera off, let it cool down, and then turn it back on. I have to remember where I left off, and that's that's kind of frustrating, but it's okay. I mean, I get by, you know, my videos get done and that's all right. I edit with my MacBook Pro and I use Adobe Premiere Pro. So that program is super extensive and kind of hard to learn at first, but once you learn it, it's really easy and goes really quickly editing the videos. So yeah, that program is just incredible. It's so crazy how much you can do with the Premiere Pro. I know some people do way more with it than I do. The stuff that I do is like super basic, but really if you wanted to get down and dirty with video editing, that's probably the program to use because it's so extensive and it just has a lot that you can do with it. So that's really nice. If I ever wanted to get really into video editing, which is kind of like what I want to do in the future, I'll definitely take the time to sit down and learn. There's a ton of tutorial videos that you can watch on YouTube for Premiere Pro, so that's really helpful. The last question, number 13, what are your goals with your channel? So I already kind of mentioned this in one of the previous questions. I want to be able to grow my channel and build on top of what I'm already doing. So lifestyle and pregnancy, I want to build that into motherhood and, you know, dealing with your first pregnancy, dealing with being a first-time parent, and just sort of all the things that come along with it. So I really hope to do that. I really hope to inspire people to make the same type of videos because I know that they really help me. Any type of food vlogs, sit-down videos such as what's in my diaper bag, or what did I need at the hospital and what I didn't need at the hospital, newborn favorites, what a newborn needs versus, you know, what I didn't need for my newborn, stuff like that. It's just really helpful for other first-time parents out there and even like second, third-time parents, you know. So that's what I hope to do, is to inspire people and to help people by recording these videos, giving life updates, and, you know, sit-down videos, stuff like that. So that's what I hope to do with my YouTube channel in the future. I guess we'll just see how it goes and where it goes and whatnot, but for now I really just enjoy sitting down, making these videos for you all and uploading them for people to see and for people to be aware and for people to learn. So that's what I'm doing now. That was the last question. I'm going to close out this video. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to edit it for you all, hopefully get it up for you tomorrow before I leave for Reno. I'm going to vlog that trip for you all, so I'll get that up next week as well. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this new YouTuber tag, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!